What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. So I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions, Coffee with Cody. Hello, good day. Thanks for tuning in another episode of Coffee with Cody. I hope you're staying safe out there. This is going to be interesting. This has been an interesting week, to say the least. If you're listening back on iTunes or Spotify and you haven't heard the news yet, we are moving out. We are moving out of our office in downtown Peterborough. It's really exciting. I'm super excited. If you read my long post on my personal page, it's just been an interesting week. It's something that I've been thinking a lot about over the last couple of years, and I just kind of wanted to hop on here today and just talk about the fact that we're leaving our office after many years here in downtown Peterborough. I am making the trip down south for as long as I possibly can, to the California area. Kind of made the decision that that is where I want to be. I'm still going to be running StudioPTBO and the day-to-day operations. Just as our team grows, we've really grown locally, and we're now expanding globally. We have team all across the world now: Argentina, Colombia, the US, a bunch of staff in Canada, and I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about these next journey. I kind of want to talk about what I chatted about the other day. What I wrote in the post. So if you check out my page, really, the decision was made very, very quickly. It's something that's been percolated in my mind over the last couple of years about just really wanting to go somewhere else, really wanting to see new things. And I've spent 10 years in Peterborough, and I've loved Peterborough. I love the city. I just have had this feeling that there's something more out there. And I spent the last 6 months with one of my business partners, Neil, writing this book that we're releasing very shortly, called What If You Could: The Mindset and Business Blueprint for Your Life of Purpose. And I just had this feeling that there was something more out there, that I had more I needed to accomplish, and I couldn't accomplish it in Peterborough. And it was just, I've learned so much. I came here, for those that don't know my journey, I came here 10 years ago, thinking that I was going to be a pastor, going to pastoral ministry. I came here as a kid in Bible college, not really knowing what I wanted next, not really understanding just life. I did a lot of soul searching here over the last 10 years, and I made the decision literally last week in a coaching session with our mindset coach, Belinda Ginter. We were just talking about, purpose and fulfillment, and we're talking about kind of like this freedom that we've created inside this business called StudioPTBO, this agency, this global agency that has, was once local, is growing globally, working with clients all across North America, staff all across the world. I really just have come to realize that I can do this from anywhere in the world. And for me, it's super exciting. The fact that we are now have decided to leave our office in downtown Peterborough, become a completely remote team. The biggest thing I want to say is, like, we're still going to serve this community. We're still going to serve local businesses, real estate agents, brokers. Really big focus for us to really help them grow and scale in the online space. And we're going to still have a ton of team members located locally in Peterborough. We're just going to be a remote team. COVID has showed us many different things, that it is possible to be a remote team, especially as a digital agency. And it's exciting. Like, I literally walked into Neil's office, and I wrote about this the other day. I literally walked into Neil's office last week, and he's like, "Everything all right?" And I'm like, and I just was doing this, and like with my head, and I'm like, I gotta leave. Like, it's time for me to leave Peterborough. And not an easy decision when you've been somewhere for 10 years. I don't know if you've ever felt this way. When you've been somewhere for 10 years, you get comfortable. And one of the biggest things, and one of the biggest lessons I've learned from Brendan Burchard's team, I do weekly coaching with his team. One of the biggest things I've learned is that, there's really 3 types of life you can choose. You can either choose the cage life, the comfortable life, or the charged life. And for me, this was the decision that wasn't taken lightly. And everyone that knows me knows that over the last couple of years, I've been like, okay, one day I'll end up there. One day I'll end up there. and I made the decision. I made the decision to to follow my heart, and that's really the encouragement I want to give you today. Is I don't know where you're at in your journey, but my hope and my thoughts, that we put in this book, What If You Could, the Mindset and Business Blueprint for Your Life with Purpose, it is about that, is about taking risk. Entrepreneurs, business owners, real estate agents, brokers, we got into this field and we got into what we decided to do because we are risk takers. And that's the encouragement I want to give you is, as we, expand as a team, and, a lot of the decisions, these like crazy, what seem to be crazy decisions and fast decisions, are the things that are leading to a lot of upside. And that's the encouragement I want to give you is, I don't know where you're at currently in your life, but this was not an easy decision to make. But I knew it was the right thing. It's like, have you ever had that gut feeling where you're like, okay, this is the right decision I need to make where I'm currently at in my life? I still don't have all the pieces together. There's still a lot to do. There's still a lot to accomplish in regards to even figuring out where I'm going to live, how I'm going to get down there, what's going to happen, a lot of immigration stuff that I have to figure out. But I've made the decision. And I think that there is power in making decisions, and there's power in making big decisions, because I think that oftentimes we can get stuck in this place in life where we feel like we're not growing, or we feel like we're stuck. And really, it might be the risk that you need to take in order to get unstuck, to go from, a comfortable life, go from a caged life to a comfortable life to a charged life. Sometimes it takes real big decisions. And I just want to thank you for everyone that has sent me a message about, this decision of, leaving Peterborough after 10 years. Everybody that I've met here in this town, I call this home. Even though I grew up in Chatham, Ontario, for people that don't know, I really consider Peterborough home. I really do. I really consider this place home. If I ever did come back in the future, I definitely would come back to Peterborough. It is home. The people here are amazing. I've made so many great relationships. I've made so many good friends. And it's something that, I don't take lightly. It's one of the things that, when you know, and I don't know where you're at in life, but when you know, and it felt right. I made the decision really quickly, like literally, like this is how it happened. No word of a lie. I had a call with Belinda, our mindset coach, on the Thursday. I think it was the Thursday to Friday. And like, literally, like, I'm like, I gotta leave. I gotta leave Peterborough. And I literally walked in Neil's office probably like a minute after I had actually made the decision. I'm like, I'm moving. And then we got Nora on the call, and I'm like, we decided that, we're going to leave our office in Peterborough and become a remote team. And, it's the charged decisions that you make in life to, to push yourself into, like the last thing I want for you, and the encouragement I want to give you, the last thing I want for you, the last thing I want for my own life as well, is to look back, in 20 years and be like, I wish I would have done this. I don't want to live that life. I don't want to look back in 10 years and be like, I wish I would have made this decision. This was not taken lightly. But the biggest thing I wanted to hop on here is just say thank you to everyone from Peterborough that has been so hospitable to me over the last 10 years here. I've learned so much here. I've grown here. I've grown into the person I am today. Thank you more than anything to my business partners, Neil and Nora, for giving me this opportunity to really run with StudioPTBO and take it from a local company to a global company and what we're doing. I have a really big vision for what we're going to create in the future. I feel like we have a really great team. I feel like we're headed in a really great direction. And, and the encouragement I want to give you today, and the whole reason is obviously to just say thank you. If you're from Peterborough and you've been a part of my journey at all over the last 10 years, I want to say thank you. You in one way, shape, or form have really, been a part of there's just so many people, but, people like Bob Govro, who really gave me my first opportunity here in Peterborough to really say, have you thought about leaving your corporate career and, transitioning to be, do your own thing? And I made that decision. So Thank you to Bob. Thank you to Stu Harrison. Thank you to Paul Bennett. Thank you to Neil Morden. All these key industry players in Peterborough that are making it what it is today. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. As I transition to the next chapter, and as StudioPTBO transitions to this next chapter of being a remote team, we're still going to really, like, Neil's vision is coming true, to really draw attention back to Peterborough. This is a great city. I'm excited to open a new chapter for myself, but I've learned so much here. I'm so grateful for every person that I've met over the last 10 years here. And I'm excited to open this new chapter. I'm excited. I'm just excited about where we're headed as a team. Thank you to my team. If you're listening to this, or you're watching this, or you're hearing this back on iTunes or Spotify, if you've listened to Coffee with Cody's over the last year, thank you for listening. Thank you for really supporting our journey. And my goal has always been to provide massive value back to the entrepreneurial community, the real estate community, and we're just getting started here. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for watching today. It really does mean all the world to me. And the biggest thing, and the encouragement that I want to give you, I want to leave you with is, you got three options in life. You can either live the cage life, the comfortable life, or the charge life. I'm really going to encourage you today to take massive action, because even if I fail, even if I go and I fail and thanks, there's beauty in the idea of failure, because once you fail, you have nowhere to go but up. And that's the encouragement I want to give you is the worst thing that happens when you choose the charged life is you fail at the thing, but you figure it out. And that's really the encouragement I want to give you is whatever decision you're thinking about making, I really want to give you encouragement to believe in your ability to figure things out, because I don't have everything figured out right now, but where I'm going to live, what I'm going to do, what's going to be the next steps. Really, I don't even know what the next 3 months are going to next 4 months are going to look like. I have an idea, but I don't have a full roadmap on what that's going to look like. But the encouragement I want to give you is that when you shift your mindset towards, from the how do I do this to, okay, I'm going to believe in my ability to figure this out. And you take massive action in your daily life. And I don't know what that is for you. That's different for everyone, but that's the encouragement I want to leave you with today. Thank you once again. We're still going to continue to serve this great Peterborough community, but I'm excited that we get the opportunity to serve more people really across the world, and more team members across the world. So thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Coffee with Cody. We will see y'all soon. Bye, guys.